So I think this is the fourth time I've tried to make a video regarding this whole Venus Project, Zeitgeist movement split. And the first couple were in the days right after it happened. They were emotionally charged, not worth putting up. The Venus Project, or I guess I'll say Jacques and Roxanne, have a lot more stringent view of what the Venus Project is than I ever thought they did. I've been reading just some of the things Andrew Buxton's been posting on his Facebook about what exactly the difference between the Venus Project and a resource-based economy is, and how important it is that that Jacques knows exactly how to get there, and that we follow his designs and his methods exactly. The Venus Project wants to have their project run their way. That's fine. The way they handled the split, I have to say, I don't think was done very well, but after they explained themselves, I understand how it came to where it was. I still think they could have done it better. So I was always on board with the Zeitgeist movement, and I always wanted to promote the Venus Project right along with it, right when I heard they split. Whether or not the Venus Project was going to allow us to use their materials, which kind of disappointed me when I thought they weren't going to. They are going to let us use their materials as long as they aren't linked to the Zeitgeist movement specifically. Kind of a proprietary issue that, whatever, it's their thing. The Venus Project to me was always more about the train of thought, as PJ has been saying. It's about science applied to society. It's about high technology creating abundance. It's about all these things, not specific designs to one person, not one person's interpretation of these ideas, even if it is the person who came up with it. And now I'm in support of both. I will be working much more closely with the Zeitgeist movement than with the Venus Project, because I believe in a much less rigid view than they have in mind for keeping the integrity of their project in their eyes. So the Zeitgeist movement is still where it's at for me, and I think for a lot of people. So I hope that the people who do decide to join the Venus Project activism teams, or if this eventually gets sorted out, there's no hard feelings. There shouldn't be. I know people's emotions have been running high the last couple days, but in the end, we're all still pushing for a resource-based economy, one way or another. We're pushing to end this butt-fucking capitalist bullshit, and there's no point in being dicks to each other. Let's just all calm down, realize we're working towards the same goal, so the Zeitgeist movement will move forward. I think it'll ultimately be a positive thing. Peter's mentioned working with other groups. He quickly mentioned the Singularity Institute, which makes me happy because I am a big follower of the accelerating technology news and that kind of stuff. So I think it's cool if the Zeitgeist movement gets more in line with those kind of ideas. But all I want to say is that at first I was, pissed off and shocked like anybody else, but I think this is going to be a great opportunity for the movement to move forward. Even though it will be a little bit hard to explain the whole Venus Project thing to new members. Well, we used to be their activist arm, and now we kind of still like them, but we're not really their activist arm anymore. Kind of sucks. Other than that, moving forward, new ideas, more of an open source approach, I hope. Seems like a great opportunity, and I want everyone to know that I'm still back in the movement 100%.